Tenth problem. Give an example of a relation which is reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. Solution. Let A equal to 1, 2, 3. Let me define the relation R3 on the set A. R3 equal to 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Clearly, R3 is reflexive because 1, 1 belongs to R3, 2, 2 belongs to R3, 3, 3 belongs to R3. So clearly it is reflexive. R3 is reflexive. Next we have to verify whether it is symmetric or not. Since 1, 2 belongs to R, 2, 1 is also belonging to R. Since 1, 2 belongs to R3 implies 2, 1 belongs to R3, it is symmetric. It is symmetric. Also 2, 3 belongs to R3 and 3, 2 also belonging to R3. So that it is symmetric. C. We have to verify whether it is a transitive or not. Since 1, 2 and 2, 3 belongs to R3, 1, 3 does not belong to R3. Therefore, since 1 is not related to R3, we say that R3 is not transitive. Fourth one. Reflexive and transitive. Reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. But not symmetric. Let me take the relation R4 on the set A equal to 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. Since 1, 1 belongs to R, 2, 2 belongs to R, 3, 3 belongs to R4, clearly we say that R4 is reflexive. R4 is reflexive. Now we have to verify whether it is symmetric or not. Since 2, 3 belongs to R4 and 3, 2 does not belong to R4. R4 is not symmetric. R4 is not symmetric. Third one. Here 2, 2 and 2, 3 belongs to R4. So according to the property A, B and B, C belongs to R4 means A, C should be belonging to R4. So here 2, 3 is belonging to R4. So we say that R4 is transitive. Fifth one, symmetric and transitive but not reflexive. Solution. Let me take A equal to 1, 2, 3. Relation R5 is defined by 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Now we have to verify whether it is reflexive or not. Since 2, comma 2 does not belong to R5, here R5 is not reflexive. Therefore, R5 is not reflexive. Second one, since 1, comma 2 belongs to R5 and 2, comma 1 belongs to R5, clearly we say that R5 is symmetric. Third one, since 1, comma 2 and 2, comma 1 belongs to R5, it implies 1, comma 1 belongs to R5. Therefore, we say that R5 is transitive. Next problem. Show that the relation R in the set A of points in a plane given by R equal to set of ordered pairs PQ such that distance of P from the origin is same as the distance of Q from the origin. Is an equivalence relation. Further show that the set of all points related to a point P not equal to 0, 0 is the circle passing through P with origin as the center. Solution. Here the relation R is given by R equal to PQ such that the distance of P from the origin is same as the distance of Q from the origin. We know that the distance between O and P is denoted by OP and the distance between O and Q is denoted by OQ. It implies it is given that modulus of OP equal to modulus of OQ. Now we have to prove that it is an equivalence relation. To prove that it is an equivalence relation, first we have to verify reflexive relation. Reflexive. Let me take P belongs to A. It implies we say that OP is always equal to OP. So that it implies whenever you have modulus of OP equal to modulus of OP, we say that P comma P belongs to R. Therefore, we say that R is reflexive. R is reflexive. Now, symmetric. Take 2 points in the set A. Let P comma Q belongs to A. Now, take PQ belongs to R. Take P comma Q belongs to R. Now we have to prove that Q comma P belongs to R. It implies P comma Q belongs to R means we say that modulus of OP equal to modulus of OK. That means the distance of the point P from O is always equal to the distance of the point Q from O. It implies we can write it as modulus of OQ equal to modulus of OP. So whenever you have modulus of OQ equal to modulus of OP, we say that Q comma P belongs to R. Therefore, R is symmetric. R is symmetric. Now, we have to discuss about transitive. Let PQR PQS you take, S belongs to A. Take P comma Q belongs to R and Q comma S belongs to R. Take P comma Q belongs to R. It implies we say that modulus of OP equal to modulus of OQ. According to the given relation R, we have mod OP equal to mod OQ. So we are writing PQ belongs to R means modulus of OP equal to modulus of OQ. Similarly, take Q comma S belongs to R. It implies we say that modulus of OQ equal to modulus of OS. Now from these two, we say that modulus of OP equal to modulus of OS. Therefore, from this, we will say that P comma S belongs to R. P comma S belongs to R. Since P comma Q belongs to R and Q comma S belongs to R implies P comma S belongs to R. Therefore, R is transitive. Therefore, R is transitive. Now, further show that the set of all points related to a point P not equal to 0, 0 is the circle passing through P with the origin as the center. Here, let P be the fixed point. and Q be any point, and Q be any point in A. If Q is related to P, if Q is related to P, it implies we say that Q comma P belongs to R. Whenever Q comma P belongs to R, we have the condition modulus of OQ equal to modulus of OP. Therefore, we say that if you take any point P which is related to this, then we say that the locus of Q is, therefore, locus of Q is a circle. Hence proof. Next problem. Show that the relation R defined on the set A of all triangles as R equal to T1 comma T2 such that T1 is similar to T2 is an equivalence relation. Consider three right angle triangles T1 with sides 3, 4, 5, T2 with sides T2 with sides 5, 12, 13 and T3 with sides 6, 8 to 10. Which triangles among T1, T2 and T3 are related? Here the relation R is defined by R equal to T1 comma T2 such that T1 is similar to T2. That is the relation given to us here. Take R equal to T1 comma T2 such that T1 is similar to T2. We have to prove that it is an equivalence relation. To prove that it is an equivalence relation, first we have to prove that it is reflexive. symmetric, and transitive. First, we should prove that reflexive. We know that every triangle is similar to itself. So, clearly, similar to is reflexive. That we prove it. Like, let set is given by A here. Let T1 belongs to A. Since T1 is similar to T1, we say that T1 comma T1 belongs to R. Therefore, R is reflexive. Second, symmetric. Let me take two triangles. Let T1 comma T2 belongs to A. Take T1 comma T2 belongs to R. Take T1 comma T2 belongs to R. Now we have to prove that T2 comma T1 belongs to R. If you prove that T2 comma T1 belongs to R, we say that it is said to be symmetric. Whenever T1 comma T2 belongs to R, we say that it implies T1 is similar to T2. Whenever T1 is similar to T2, it implies we say that T2 is similar to T1. It implies T2 comma T1 belongs to R. Since T1 comma T2 belongs to R implies T2 comma T1 belongs to R, we say that R is symmetric. Therefore, R is symmetric. Now we have to prove that it is transitive. Third one. Transitive. Let me take three triangles R1, T1, T2 and T3. Let T1, T2 and T3 belongs to A. Take T1 comma T2 and T2 comma T3 belongs to R. Let me take T1 comma T2 belongs to R. It implies whenever T1 comma T2 belongs to R, we say that T1 is similar to T2. It implies T1 is similar to T2. T2 comma T3 belongs to R. It implies T2 is similar to T3. It implies T2. From these two, we say that since T1 is similar to T2 and T2 is similar to T3, we say that T1 is similar to T3. Therefore, it implies we write it as T1 is similar to T3. It implies T1 comma T3 belongs to R. Since T1, T2 and T2, T3 belongs to R, implies T1, T3 belongs to R, we say that R is said to be transitive. Therefore, R is transitive. Next, we have to prove that consider three triangles T1 with the sides 3, 4, 5, T2 with the sides 5, 12, 13 and T3 with the sides 6, 8, 10. Which triangles among T1, T2 and T3 are related? When do you say that two triangles are said to be similar? If the ratio of the corresponding sides are proportional, we say that those two triangles will be always said to be similar. Now let me take the triangles T1 and T2. For T1 and T2, take the ratio of the corresponding sides 3 by 5, 4 by 12 5 by 13. So it is not same. The ratio is not same. So T1 is not related to T2. Now let me take T2 and T3. For T2 and T3, 5 by 6, 12 by 8, 13 by 10. The ratio is not same. So here T2 and T3 are not similar. Now for T1 and T3, T1 and T3, T1 equal to sides we have 3, 4, 5. So 3 by 6 equal to 4 by 8 equal to 5 by 10 equal to 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, T1 is always related to T3. So out of three triangles, T1, T2 and T3, T1 is related to T3. Thirteenth problem. Show that the relation of defined in the set A of all polygons as R equal to P1, P2 such that P1 and P2 have same number of sides. Same number of sides is an equivalence relation. What is the set of elements in A? What is the set of elements in A related to the right triangle T with sides 3, 4 and 5. Solution. First let me take R equal to P1 comma P2 such that P1 and P2 have same number of sides. P1 and P2 have same number of sides. First we have to take reflexive. Let P1 belongs to A. It implies P1 comma P1 belongs to R. So we say that R is reflexive. Why P1 comma P1 belongs to R? Since P1 and P1 have the same number of sides. P1 comma P1 belongs to R. It implies R is reflexive. Symmetric. Let P1 comma P2 belongs to A. Take P1 comma P2 belongs to R. It implies, according to the given relation R, we have P1 and P2 have same number of sides. It implies P1 and P2 have same number of sides. Same number of sides. Whenever P1 and P2 have same number of sides, P2 and P1 also have same number of sides. So we write it as, it implies P2 and P1 have same number of sides. It implies since P2 and P1 have same number of sides, we say that P2 comma P1 belongs to R. Since P1 comma P2 belongs to R implies P2 comma P1 belongs to R, we say that R is symmetric. R is symmetric. Now transitive. Let P1, P2 and P3 belongs to A. Take P1 comma P2 belongs to R and P2 comma P3 belongs to R. Take P1 comma P2 belongs to R. It implies, we say that P1 and P2 have same number of sides. Next, take P2 comma P3 belongs to R implies P2 and P3 have same number of sides. From these two, we say that P1 and P3 have same number of sides. It implies P1 and P3 have same number of sides. It implies P1 comma P3 belongs to R. Since P1 comma P2 belongs to R and P2 comma P3 belongs to R, we are getting P1 comma P3 belongs to R. Therefore, we say that R is transitive. R is transitive. Hence, we say that R is an equivalence relation. R is an equivalence relation. Now, what is the set of elements in A related to the right angle triangle T with sides 3, 4 and 5? The set of elements will be always set of triangles because 3, 4, 5 will form a right angle triangle. So that the set of elements in A will be, the polygons will be triangles. Hence proof. 14. Let L be the set of all lines. Let L be the set of all lines in xy plane and R be the relation in L defined as R equal to L1 comma L2 such that L1 is parallel to L2. L1 is parallel to L2. Show that R is an equivalence relation. Find the set of all lines related to the line y equal to 2x plus 4. Solution. Here the relation R is given by R equal to L1 comma L2 such that L1 is parallel to L2. Let me take R equal to L1 comma L2, set of ordered pairs L1 comma L2 such that L1 is parallel to L2. We have to prove that it is an equivalence relation. So first we have to prove that reflexive, next symmetric, next transitive. So first reflexive. Let L be the set of all lines in xy plane. So take let L1 belongs to L. We know that every line is parallel to itself. Since L1 is parallel to L1, we say that L1 comma L1 belongs to R. Therefore, R is reflexive. Symmetric. Let L1 comma L2 belongs to L. Let L1 comma L2 belongs to L. Take L1 comma L2 belongs to R. Now we have to prove that L2 comma L1 belongs to R. Whenever L1 comma L2 belongs to R, we say that L1 is parallel to L2. It implies L1 is parallel to L2. It implies whenever L1 is parallel to L2, L2 is also parallel to L1. So L2 is parallel to L1. So when L2 is parallel to L1, we say that L2 comma L1 belongs to R according to the given relation. It implies L2 comma L1 belongs to R. Therefore, R is symmetric. Next, transitive. Let L1, L2 and L3 belongs to L. Take L1 comma L2 belongs to R. Implies L1 is parallel to L2. Next, take L2 comma L3 belongs to R. L2 comma L3 belongs to R. It implies L2 is parallel to L3. Since L1 is parallel to L2 and L2 is parallel to L3, it implies L1 is parallel to L3. Since L1 is parallel to L3, we say that L1 comma L3 belongs to R. Since L1 comma L2 belongs to R and L2 comma L3 belongs to R, we have L1 comma L3 belongs to R. Therefore, from this, we say that R is transitive. Since R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, we conclude that R is an equivalence relation. Now, find the set of all lines related to the line y equal to 2x plus 4. Required set equal to L such that L is related to y equal to 2x plus 4. But here the relation is given by parallel to. So here we have to take the relation is parallel to. We have to take L such that L is parallel to y equal to 2x plus 4. We know that the set of lines which are parallel to 2x plus 4 will be always in the form of y equal to 2x plus k, where k belongs to R. The set of lines which are parallel to y equal to x plus 4 will be always in the form of y equal to 2x plus k, k being any real. Hence proof. Let R be the relation in the set. Let R be the relation in the set 1, 2, 3, 4 given by R equal to 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2. Choose the correct answer. A. R is reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. B. R is reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. R is symmetric and transitive but not reflexive. D. R is an equivalence relation solution. The given relation is R equal to 1 comma 2, 2 comma 2, 1 comma 1, 4 comma 4, 1 comma 3, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 2. First we have to verify whether it is reflexive or not. It is defined on the set A equal to, let me take A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. According to reflexive relation, 1 comma 1 should be belonging to R. Yes, it is there. 2 comma 2. Yes, 2 comma 2 belongs to R. 3 comma 3 belongs to R. 4 comma 4 is also belonging to R. So clearly, therefore R we say that it is reflexive. Now we have to verify whether it is symmetric or not. 1 comma 2 belongs to R, but 2 comma 1 is not belonging to R. Since 1 comma 2 belongs to R and 2 comma 1 does not belong to R, 1 is related to 2, but 2 is not related to 1. So R is not symmetric. Now we have to verify that whether it is a transitive or not. Take 1 comma 3, 3 comma 2. 1 comma 3 and 3 comma 2 belongs to R. It implies 1 comma 2 belongs to R. Yes. Take 3 comma 2 and 2 comma 2 and 2 comma 2 belongs to R. It implies we say that 3 comma 2 is also belonging to R. Therefore, we say that R is transitive. Reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. Option B is correct. Sixteenth problem. Let R be the relation in the set N given by R equal to set of ordered pairs AB such that A equal to B minus 2, comma, B greater than 6. Choose the correct answer. A 2 comma 4 belongs to R. B 3 comma 8 belongs to R. C. 6 comma 8 belongs to R. D. 8 comma 7 belongs to R. The relation R is given by R equal to set of ordered pairs AB such that A equal to B minus 2 comma B greater than 6. It is given by condition A equal to B minus 2. A equal to B minus 2. It implies B equal to A plus 2. B condition is given by B must be greater than 6. Let me take B equal to 7. Take B equal to 7. It implies 7 equal to A plus 2. It implies A equal to 5. Take B equal to 8. 8 equal to A plus 2. A equal to 6. Therefore, here we are getting 5 comma 7 and 6 comma 8 and so on we get, but here it is given by 6 comma 8 in the option. Therefore 6 comma 8 is belonging to the set R. Therefore answer is C.